Welcome back to Just a Bit Offside. I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
It's our prediction show. Week 12 of the NFL is happening. We have 3 Thursday American Thanksgiving games to break down, and then we have a bunch of Sunday Night Football plus the Monday Night game. So let's get right into it. Each week we, of course, do our predictions, and on our recap show, see which one of us was right. Going into week 12, we actually both had the exact same amount correct last week.
Right.
So there was no advantage gain. So I have a 9-point lead in the season-long predictions. Feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Let's start. American Thanksgiving. We had 3 games. What's the first one, K-Dog?
Bills-Lions.
So the Bills are going back to Detroit. They had to borrow Detroit as a home field because of the snow in Buffalo. Now Detroit is at home, and the Bills are the road team.
Yeah.
And I believe the Bills are favored probably pretty heavily.
Yeah, like 9.5 points.
9.5 points.
Yeah.
So
Lions did just win.
They did. Yes, they won.
They won.
But this is the Bills.
By a point.
This is the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills are going to win.
I could actually see the Bills actually have not been dominating, by the way.
Detroit's got a good D.
I would actually say, you know what? I do wholeheartedly believe the Bills will win this game, but I bet you the Detroit covers.
I think the problem with Detroit is Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. I knew you were going to say that.
I'm so not a Jared Goff fan.
You're not goofy for Goff?
I don't know.
Gaga for Goff?
I don't know. I'm just not a Goff
There's a reason
fan.
why the Rams got rid of a very young, semi-talented quarterback in exchange for Matthew Stafford. That's not really working well for them this year.
Yeah.
But last year they won the Super Bowl and they got rid of Goff. So I don't think that Goff is the man, but Detroit has a good coach and they have a good defense.
Their coach he's a former, I'm not sure what position he played. He was a defensive team.
Yeah.
Might have been. I'm not sure.
Okay.
He looks like he could still play.
He might. Yeah, he might.
He looks like at some point, I think he's going to grab a helmet and go, okay, I'm going in.
He's actually way better than Matt Patricia.
So Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia was not good.
He went back to New England, right? Like,
yeah, and you know who might be joining him?
Yeah. What if
the Raiders head coach.
What if that happens?
Yeah,
they all just end up coming back.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be interesting.
It's like a scene out of Step Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, they're all staying at Belichick's house, over the garage.
Hey, coach.
That's
a sitcom.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so who are you taking? I got to take the Bills.
Yeah, I got to take the Bills.
All right.
As much as I would love. I can't take a flyer on the Lions. They're home, but who cares?
Hear me now and believe me later. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions don't cover that 9.5 point spread. But I picked the Bills to win. Okay, next
I don't think they will. I think the Bills have too many offensive weapons. I think Gabe Davis is going to go off.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. And Knox
is good.
I like Knox.
Don't knock on the Knox.
Don't knock on the Knox. What are you? You a knock? You a knock?
Are you trying to do The Departed?
No, that was from The Heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
You a knock?
Sandra Bullock.
What are you trying to say? A knock. Like 21 Jump Street.
Gotcha. All right. Thursday games. Thanksgiving.
Giants are going to Dallas.
This is probably the best Thanksgiving game that they're having for Thursday. I wish this was the night game and not in the middle of the afternoon. We might go live watching this game.
We should.
Because this should be flexed to the night, the Thanksgiving Thursday night game instead of the middle of the afternoon. This is a great game.
Yeah.
It's divisional. Dallas just destroyed Minnesota. They are on the road again. No, Cowboys are at home this time.
Yeah.
And the Giants, who just came off of an embarrassing loss themselves, this is going to be a good game. I think Dallas is going to dominate.
I think Dallas has got it. Dallas is on a heater.
Yeah.
They're playing great. Tony Pollard is just a beast.
Yeah, he's good.
He's just insane.
He catches even as well as he runs.
Oh, he's just so good. Zeke is, I don't know. Like, obviously you don't want to deal Zeke, but Zeke's the number 2 option now for sure.
Really?
That's my opinion. You got to push Zeke.
I think it's a good mix.
Way down there, but like.
All right, so the Cowboys are favored by 9.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I actually, after the way that the Giants played, Giants' record is good, but after the way they played last week, you know what? No, I can't root for because they're both in the same division as my Eagles.
Yeah.
So I can't root for the other one just because I hate the Cowboys. I got to take the Cowboys.
You got to take the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You got to take the Cowboys. You got to do it.
All right. So we both took the
Yeah.
Bills. We both took the Cowboys.
Yeah. The next game could be interesting,
Yeah.
but not really.
I wish
yeah.
the Cowboys-Giants game was the night game.
Yeah. All right. Next game.
All right, Thursday, Thanksgiving USA at night. It's the Patriots and the Vikings. The Vikings just got decimated by the Cowboys in Week 11. The Patriots coming off of a bullshit win against the very garbage playing Jets last week. Zach Wilson is a dumpster fire.
A win's a win.
They won basically off a kickoff return. There were no other offensive touchdowns scored.
It wasn't basically. It was that.
It was that, but it was garbage. It was still a garbage win.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Patriots are the Patriots. It's in Minnesota. Vikings are favored by 2.5.
I know it's hard not to take the Vikings. My problem with the Patriots is they can't put up any points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They won that last game on a kickoff return.
Yeah.
But it was 3-3 going into the last 5 seconds of the goddamn game.
I don't know. I'm going to pick the Vikings just because it's at home and they do have a great team and a great record. Even though they got just smoked by the Cowboys, I can't take the Patriots on the road.
I'm taking the Patriots. That's
you
it.
Crazy.
That's it.
All right, so that's Thanksgiving Thursday. There are no bye weeks. We didn't mention that yet. No bye weeks for Week 12. Full slate with the Thursday Thanksgiving games and then a full Sunday. Let's go right into it. 1 o'clock games. What do we got?
We got the Broncos and Panthers.
Whoa!
Look out.
Look out. Look out.
This is going to be a game.
Woo! This game is going to be 100. The first game ever where both teams score over 100 points.
I just threw my pen.
You did. You lost.
I can't write it down. B-Money, I need you to throw me a pen.
Yeah, grab us a pen.
All right. All right.
We'll
Pen.
start that again.
Boop.
So the Broncos.
Oh, this is a green pen.
Don't you use the green pen?
The other one was blue.
So the Broncos are actually a 2.5 point favorite on the road against the Panthers. The Panthers are not good. They're tanking. Baker's back in.
I don't think they're tanking. They're just not good.
They're not good. They dealt Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
They're basically in a foot race with the Houston Texans over who's going to get the first overall pick next year in the basement here.
I think
But
Houston's got that pretty locked
But the
up.
Broncos aren't that far behind. So the Broncos lost another one last week against the Raiders. I don't see this happening. I don't care that the Broncos are a 2.5 point favorite on the road. I'm taking the Panthers.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't care. I think that I have so little faith in the Broncos.
Yeah.
I have zero faith. Now, Hackett's going to get fired.
Yeah.
Broncos need to do some work. You paid Russell Wilson all that money. You better build a team around him. They're not going to be a positive above 500 winning team for at least 2 years.
Yeah. I have no faith in either of these teams.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Broncos because I got to make up some ground.
There you go.
You know?
They are the favorite.
So I'll take the Broncos, but I think both these teams are.
They're horrible.
This game, I'm not even
bad.
going to remote. I'm going to have the Zone app on Sunday, and I'm skipping right past that game.
Yeah, I don't watch that game.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Bucks on the road at Cleveland. Cleveland, especially Jacoby Brissett, played extremely well against the Bills. Although they did lose that game, Brissett went off. Deshaun Watson is due back in a couple of weeks. He is practicing with the team.
Yeah.
But Jacoby Brissett's going to start this game, and the Bucks are on the road, favored by 3.5. Who do you think? This is actually a very tough decision because
so hard.
The Bucks were on a bye last week. Before that, they had the Munich game.
Yeah.
And they beat the Seahawks on the road in Munich, Germany. And I feel like the Bucks are on a bit of the heater, but they're coming off of a bye.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win this game.
Cleveland should just be better. I mean, Brady's like number 4 in the league right now in passing, but they're last. They're dead last in rushing.
Yeah.
So, and Cleveland's like number 4 in rushing in the league because obviously,
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. So, and their run game is great, but Tampa Bay's
Amari Cooper
defensive
played
line's
really
pretty
well.
good. Like their run defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, because of I got a
don't
nice
know.
little cushion here. Whatever you pick, I will take.
I think I'm going to stick with the Bucks.
I will take the Browns at home.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the Bucks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to take the Browns. I honestly,
The Browns should have a much better record than they have.
I agree.
For sure, but-
they've lost a lot of close games too.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, next.
Got Baltimore's going to Jacksonville. It's only they only got a 4-point favorite. They didn't play well last week.
It was not against a good team, right?
Yeah, the Ravens did not do well last
No,
week.
it was 13-3. Who did they play?
Who were the Ravens playing last week? I know it was a very unimpressive game, and now I can't even see it. Oh, the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, they could barely beat
beat
the Panthers. That's right. Yeah.
So they
were favored by 12, by the way.
They barely beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
It was 13-3. It took a while for Lamar Jackson to get going.
Yeah.
The Ravens are still winning games.
Yeah.
They're just not dominating.
Yeah, they're getting the wins, but they're not killing
So
it. Yeah.
I don't know about I think that's where the 4 points comes from.
Yeah.
The Jags are horrible though.
Yeah.
I can't. I gotta take the Ravens.
I have to as well.
Yeah,
Trevor
there's-
Lawrence, I mean, I know he's a great quarterback, but he's just not having a great year.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. We both take the Ravens.
All right, let's rush to the next one. The Texans are going to Miami, and they're leaving with a big loss. So let's just move on to the
Let's
next
move
one.
on. We're both going to take the Dolphins. They're 13-point favorites. No respect to the Texans.
Yeah.
And Tyreek Hill is going to get over 100 yards. Waddle will get over 100 yards.
Yeah.
Mostert will rush in a TD. Tua will throw for 3 TDs.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
gonna
even
be
like the Texans
gross.
aren't even staying in a hotel.
No.
They're flying in that morning. They're flying out that afternoon.
There's not even a point.
Yeah, the plane the game's at 1. The plane leaves at 3:45, whether they're there or not. Like it's already settled. You know.
All right, so that's an easy one. We're both taking the Dolphins. Next game.
Bears Jets. This game could be interesting.
That actually is going to
Yeah.
be very interesting.
Yeah.
The Bears lost in a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
In week 11, I feel like they should have won that game. And the Jets coming off of just a gross
Yeah.
Zach Wilson. It was his fault. I don't care what he says in the press conference.
Whatever.
The guy is a prima donna with no proven wins
Yeah.
and record under his belt to act with such an attitude. What do you smell, K-Dog?
I smell Flacco. Yeah.
Zach Wilson might be benched.
Bench him.
He
Flacco.
might be benched. By
Flacco.
the time this is being recorded, there's no official word who's starting for the Jets. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is Joe Flacco come Sunday. The Jets are 4.5-point favorites at home, and that's reasonable considering their record.
I'm taking the Bears. Justin Fields is
He's good.
Justin Fields is a
he's good.
phenomenal quarterback.
You know what?
You know, I'm taking the Bears.
Just so that I do have my 9-point cushion here. I'll take the Jets at home.
All right.
I have zero faith. I want you to look at me right dead in the eyes. Zach Wilson sucks. He's probably going to be benched. I'm taking the Jets at home. They are the favorite. But I wholeheartedly believe in your pick.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Next.
Cool. This game is interesting.
Okay.
Bengals and Titans in Tennessee. Like
That's going to be a real good game.
1.5-point favorite Bengals. I don't know. This is probably the game of the week.
Bengals are good. They dominated 2 weeks ago. They had a win this past week. In week 11, they didn't dominate. They didn't go back to the run game with Mixon, where that's where they shine the most. The Bengals are winning. They're leading their division, I would say. Or is that the Ravens?
The Ravens are
The
winning the
Ravens
division.
are.
Yeah.
But they're in the playoff mix for sure. And I don't know. The Titans are really good.
Yeah.
They're sneaky good. Derrick Henry, Tannehill's back.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's a monster, and their defense is crazy good.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to predict this game. I really don't.
My biggest thing is which Bengals offensive line is going to come to play because of the Titans D, right?
Yeah.
Is Burrow going to get, a Baker's dozen sack?
He has been sacked. There's been games where I think one game, didn't he get sacked 9 times?
I think it was 9 times.
He gets sacked.
That was in the
lot.
playoffs last year.
There's earlier games this year where it's at least 6.
6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah, like he's been sacked a
So
lot.
it depends. You guys got to stop their D.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it's over. So, and can you stop Derrick Henry? So
This is a tough game, man.
yeah, I think
Tough.
I'm going to take the Titans.
Okay.
They're at home.
Just for that, I will take the Bengals just so we have some different picks here. The Bengals are a 1.5 point favorite on the road, but I actually like your
This
pick
is a
better.
close game. I could go
close.
I can go either way on this game.
Yeah.
Like this game, this next game, I can go either way. But I mean going the other way is I'm going to scout my tickets and go the other way and go to the Applebee's and watch a real football game. But anyways,
Are you referring to the Falcons and the Commanders?
I am. Yes.
I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
right now, you were pretty high on Heineke.
Yeah.
I don't even think when Carson Wentz is healthy that he will be starting. I think Heineke's doing well.
Heineke's
the
the man.
Commanders are winning.
I just have no interest in this game. I just don't. Mariota is just
He's
Mariota.
horrible.
I just don't have an interest in this game.
Yeah.
I'm taking Washington because I like Heineke.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
If
And they got
that's
a great
the case,
D. They got a great D.
I'll take the Falcons on the road.
Yeah.
Although I wholeheartedly believe that the Commanders' defense will be why they win this game.
Yeah.
All right. So
Let's move
that's probably it's a good pick by you, but I'll take the Falcons just so we can have a difference.
on. Okay.
All right.
We're on to the
4
4 p.m. Right. Chargers are in Arizona.
I go Chargers.
Yeah, me too. Arizona's just not looking good.
I don't like Colt McCoy looked like garbage against the 49ers in the Mexico City Week 11 Monday night game. I don't have any faith unless Kyler Murray was there.
Yeah, what's up with
I don't
Kyler
know
Murray?
if I don't know if he'll be back for this game.
What's up with that?
I'm actually not sure the extent of his injury, but regardless, the Chargers lost a heartbreaker because it was the Chiefs. Otherwise, the Chargers would have beaten anyone else last week with how well they were playing.
That game was 30,
Dicker the kicker.
It was 30-27.
Austin Eckler.
You know?
It was a close game.
It was a close game.
So you kept the Chiefs in check.
Yeah.
And now you're taking on Arizona, who just got decimated by the 49ers. I'm picking the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers should have a much better record than they do. They're 5-5?
5-5.
They should have a much better record. So I'm taking the Chargers too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Raiders and Seahawks.
Now the Raiders played really good.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams got 2 TDs.
Yeah, Devontae
They
Adams.
won the game. The Raiders coming off of a win. Seahawks were on a bye, but this is in Seattle, so the 12th man comes into play.
They also beat the Broncos.
Well, it's really
So let's not get ahead of
let's
ourselves.
get too excited.
Seriously.
All right, I don't. The Raiders are hit and miss. Derek Carr is a decent quarterback. Devontae Adams is a huge weapon. Josh Jacobs is a really good running back.
Yeah.
But that being said, I believe Geno Smith is having an amazing season, and I think they're going to come rested off this bye and win at home. I got to pick the Seahawks.
All right. I'm going to take the Raiders just because.
All right.
I don't know. The Raiders should be better. There's
They way should be better.
huge talk of like the Raiders or the Broncos. Who's the biggest disappointment in
Yeah.
the NFL right now? But
The Broncos.
and the Packers too. But we'll see what happens there. But
Seahawks are 3.5 point favorites at home. Okay.
I'll take the Raiders.
You're taking the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Josh Jacobs is going to have a big game.
I think this next game, we don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's worth mentioning. The Vegas odds have the Chiefs at 14.5 point favorites. That's disgusting. That's insulting. If I was Sean McVay, I'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's insulting.
Yeah, Aaron Donald is definitely in the weight room right now with just 14.5 written on the side of the wall in blood. No one knows whose blood it is, but it's just there, and he's just screaming 14.5, 14.5,
As
14.5.
he's doing 300-pound push-ups.
Yeah.
And doing weights. The Rams defense is amazing.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp is out. He had a high ankle sprain, needed surgery. Stafford's back in concussion protocol.
So he's probably out.
He's probably out. So the
who's
Rams.
who's their backup?
John Wolford.
Oh, right.
If you've never heard the name John Wolford before, don't worry, you won't much anymore because if Matthew Stafford doesn't clear concussion protocol again, he'll be starting, and this is going to be gross. I think actually, even though a 14.5 point spread is super insulting to the Rams defense, it's probably pretty accurate. I can see the Chiefs putting up at least like 40 plus points and winning easily by way more than 14.5.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
We'll
All right.
take the Chiefs.
Next game, Saints, 49ers.
Saints turn over the ball way too much.
Oh.
The 49ers are on a heater. After getting Christian McCaffrey, they decimated a Mexico City game.
Yeah.
The Cardinals. This isn't even a question. Even though the 49ers are 9-point favorites, it'll probably be worse than that for the Saints. The Red Rocket is going to turn it over because the 49ers also have a good defense.
Yeah. Oh, they have great defense. Yeah.
49ers at home. I can't even take a flyer on this one.
Yeah, no, me either. I mean, the Saints, they can't put up any points. Didn't help that Michael Thomas was out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, this was his comeback year. I'm taking the 49ers.
Andy Dalton's not the answer. Jameis Winston.
You like the Red Rocket?
You don't like the Red Rocket? So, yeah, I don't. 49ers are going to win this one easily.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the game of the century. Because Sunday Night Football, it's very rare that we get this opportunity.
Yeah.
My 9-1 Philadelphia Eagles are taking on K-Dog's favorite team, the Green Bay Packers.
I'm taking the
Sunday
Packers,
Night
baby.
Football.
Packers are ready to go. Let's go.
It is in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The Eagles are a 7-point favorite. That's actually fair considering how the Eagles had to sneak out a 1-point win against the Colts.
The Colts.
Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
So I don't mind the point spread. I actually think it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a dominating game.
Yeah.
The Eagles have to get back to playing dominating football. Maybe they use that against the Packers. But you're obviously going to pick your team. I'm obviously going to pick my team.
Yeah.
In a great NFC Sunday night game. I'm very excited about this.
That's it. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're doing it.
We should put some
right.
extra juice on this somehow.
We should. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Eagles.
Yeah.
You pick Packers.
Yeah.
Next, Monday Night Football. Horrible game. This is stupid.
This is not a good game.
Why is this game even happening?
Yeah, they got to flex this game to like a Tuesday afternoon.
I don't like this game at all. It's the Steelers on the road against the Colts.
Yeah.
The Colts did, like I said, it was a good game. Jeff Saturday won his first week. Then they took the Eagles to a 1-point loss.
Yeah.
So the Colts are playing. What I like is that this new coaching regime is taking Matty Ice off the bench and starting him, which is what they should do. Jonathan Taylor is back. He's not injured.
Oh, yeah. No,
he's playing
great.
well.
Yeah.
But the Steelers, come on.
Yeah. I'm taking the Steelers.
You're taking the Steelers?
That's why I wore this.
Oh, I didn't even notice. All right.
I think the Steelers are going to run the table.
I'm going to... No.
And still miss the playoffs.
No.
No, I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm going to take the Colts at home. They are a 2.5-point favorite. And after how they played against the Eagles and everyone jumping on the Jeff Saturday bus, I'll take the Colts at home. All right. Those are our picks. You guys are going to have to tune in next week for our Week 12 recap show to see how we are. Again, I am 9 ahead of K-Dog.
Not after this week.
Going into Week 12.
You'll probably be 12.
We'll see. We took a couple flyers.
Yeah.
Also, on this show, we got to recap and talk about and talk fantasy football in our league versus fans. So we took on Eldridge, who we beat pretty handily.
Yeah.
We'll put up the standings. We have moved back into first place where we belong over all of these frittatas and zippers. That is where we belong. I can't wait for the playoffs. There's a big log jam at 5 and 6 to see who's going to get that last playoff spot. There's like 4 teams there. The Fips are on a roll. They beat us last week.
Not cool.
Stopping our streak of 7 in a row.
Yeah.
Then they took on Nelson Billings' team and beat him. He was number 2. So back-to-back weeks for the Fips, killing it. They're the giant killers. They're on a bit of a roll, making a playoff push.
They're on fire.
So we are in first now. Somebody who's on a 6-game win streak with the best name in our league, Dirty Randy's Murder Boners.
Good name. Good name.
Jerry Power has won 6 in a row and moved into second place, leapfrogging M-Chew, who's in third. He had a win this week. And then Nelson Billings with his loss dropped from first to fourth.
All right.
This week in Week 12, we take on Nelson Billings' team. So this is actually a huge matchup for us.
Yeah.
We need to win this game in order to retain Week 1. We got a couple more weeks left of the season because fantasy football only the playoffs start while the regular season in the NFL is still on.
Gotcha.
So the playoffs start week 14 in fantasy.
Yeah.
And if we stay in first place, we'll have that first round bye. So looking to take on and beat Nelson Billings in week 12. You're going down quicker than 1990s reference Monica Lewinsky.
Ooh. This is nice. This is very
Zing.
nice. Zing.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace.